Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu decided to fly over to Florida this week and visit Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago, and the two have had a wonderful time together, right? Gabbing on like old friends, sitting, having nice fancy dinners at Donald Trump's absolutely disgusting golf resort. And if you saw the story from this past weekend, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But at one point, a hot mic that I guess Donald Trump did not realize was on caught Donald Trump whining like the little baby bitch that he is. Here is what Donald Trump whined about to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on that open mic. To both of them, I said, we're going to cut you off. No more trade. Then I put 200% tariffs on. The next day, they called. We looked at 35 years of fighting, and they stopped. Do I get credit for it? No. I did 8 of them. How about India and Pakistan? And then, so I did 8. I'll tell you the rest of it. We made a lot of progress already. We had about a 5-minute meeting, and we've already settled about 3 of the difficulties, so thank you very much for being here. Because at that point, he turned and was talking to the press. Now, it's not exactly clear which 2 countries Trump was originally talking about that he allegedly ended their conflict after 35 years by putting a 200% tariff on them, which we pay, not them. By the way, that never happened. Do you know how we know it never happened? Because these things are documented, okay? When Trump puts a 200% tariff on somebody, it's documented within the federal government because it's something that has to be codified and put in writing. That never happened. Like that's not a thing. He didn't do that. He's making up a story that is easily, verifiably false. But considering Netanyahu's not going to challenge Donald Trump on anything, he's just going to sit there and be like, yeah, that's, man, you're the man. You did it. Good job, buddy. But he's a bitch. Both of them, actually, to be honest with you. But Donald Trump has said, do I get credit for it? No, I don't get credit for anything. I cleaned my room and everything this morning and nobody said anything. It's not fair. That's what he sounds like. That's what he is. That is his mentality. We have a guy sitting in the Oval Office, 79 years old, 1 foot in the grave at this point, and he has the mentality of a 5-year-old. He is a giant toddler, or as I like to say, big giant baby bitch, because he is. And it doesn't matter what he's whining about. He whines about not getting a Nobel Peace Prize. He whines about the people mad about having the prices go up. He's mad that he doesn't get enough credit for, quote, saving the economy, even though we're all struggling. He's mad that he doesn't get credit for ending wokeness and for ending people coming into the country from other countries. These are all things he has whined about not getting credit for. And of course, these alleged 8 wars that he's settled 0. In fact, one of the conflicts, I forget exactly which one because there's been many he's talked about, there was open fighting again this week, bombing this week. Trump hasn't ended any wars. He's actually started 2, right? We're bombing Nigeria. He bombed. We started the land invasion of Venezuela this week. While he's whining about not getting a Nobel Peace Prize, he's starting 2 wars in 3 days. But none of that matters. These are all things that the press should be covering nonstop. And they're not. The fact that we now have a ground invasion of Venezuela, and it's not the biggest news on every website in the world, blows my damn mind. But when Trump does it, right? Well, that's just another Monday in America. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.